So hi, I'm doing a video of Windows 8.1 by installing here in VirtualBox. So click new, and then type your name and operate in the operating system. So Windows 8.1 with my surname. So here the type of Windows and then the versions was automatically allocated, so you just have to click next. The recommended memory size is 2048 or 2 gig RAM. Oh yeah. And then next, the recommended size of the hard disk is 40 gig, so you have to create a virtual hard disk. Next, and then next, and then next. So as you can see here, it was already created. After the virtual box or the operating system was created, you have to click start. So while waiting, okay, here, so you just have to get this one right here, click here, then I'm going to Windows 8.1, insert, and start. So I'm going to So as you can see, the loading screen is now up here. So let's wait for the Windows setup. Language to install, this is English United States. So you just have to click next, and then install now. So it says here that setting up. So it says here enter the product key to activate Windows. So I'm going to put a Windows product key. So wait, I'm going to find it in my phone. So there Windows key product are available in online. Good. So here I'm going to put my Windows product key 8NW9H. So this would take a minute to CDX CCM80 9D6. So here, after you enter the product key, you just have to click next. I hope this will work or match the operating. So this product key didn't work, so please check it and try it again. So GCRDJ 8NW9H F2 CDX CCM80. Let's try it again. 9. I hope this would. No error. Oh my god. So I'm going to put another product key for Windows. So 334NH RxG 7676 64THK 64THK C7C C7C KG D3B D3 BPT. So I hope this would match. This time it would match the product key. I hope so. No error, please. Okay, so it was. So thank you for choosing Microsoft. This is the license agreement. Then after that, you're going to accept the license terms and click next. And then of course you have to click this custom install Windows only. So here, then the allocated hard disk memory was 40 gig. So next. So copying file. So while waiting, I'm going to give some information about Windows 8.1. So Windows 8.1 is a computer operating system released by Microsoft. So first unveiled and released as a public in June 26, 2013. So almost a year after the retail release of its predecessor. So it was programmed in assembly, C, C++ language. So, and the code name of Windows 8.1 was Blue, according to Frank X. Shaw, the Vice President of Corporate Communications, who officially acknowledged the Blue project, stating the continuous development would be the new normal at Microsoft. So, what else? And then I'm going to, so Windows 8.1, a version of the Windows NT operating system. So it is released to manufacturing on August 27, 2013. And then the general availability of this Windows 8.1 is October 17, 2013. So then it has an updated method, which is the Windows Update. You can update it by Windows Update, Windows Store, and Windows Server Update services. So the platforms or the processor used by Windows 8 was IA32 and the base64 processor. And then the kernel type was hybrid. Then the license were come from Microsoft Software Assurance, Microsoft Imagine. So, by the way, this Windows 8.1 was developed because of upgrading the Windows 8. So Windows 8.1 is the great reappearance of the Start button, a free point to release Windows 8 introduced in October 2013. So Windows 8.1 marked a shift towards yearly software updates from Microsoft and included the first step in Microsoft U-turns around its new visual interface. So the features of Windows 8.1 was the reintroduction of Start button, enhanced multitasking like the displays. You can make everything, or I mean you can make it. It created multitasking when it comes to the display of the computer. Then all app store sorting, modern user interface features, a better organization and customization of on the start screen, improved Windows Store, and built-in apps. So later, after the install Windows 8.1, we can see the applications installed here. So OneDrive integration in File Explorer. So here in OneDrive, it's you can install whether it is not connected in the internet, or you can install it with the internet connection. I believe there would be no differences, because maybe a little it but for me, I have no internet connection, so I'm going to make or install this Windows 8.1 but without internet connections. So let's see. And then after that, there are versions of Windows 8.1. We have the Windows RT, or the Windows Runtime. Windows 8.1, Windows 8.1 Pro, Windows 8.1 Enterprise, which I'm installing now is Windows 8.1 Pro. So here in Windows 8.1 Pro includes everything in Windows 8.1 plus the ability to attach the computer to a corporate domain network. So the encrypting file system and BitLocker for scrambling your hard drive's data. Excuse me. And then the Hyper-V for running virtual machines and the software necessary for your computer to act as a remote desktop host. And then also need added bonus. Windows 8.1 Pro if you want to run Windows Media Center, which is an extra cost. Add on, and then computers come with Windows 8.1 Pro and Windows RT. So yun. So that's it. Surface computers are capable for junk-free, innovative, and pricey. So the new features of Windows 8.1 with advanced searching, better modern UI PC setting or user interface PC settings, then apps filtering and control, 3D printing support, shared wallpapers, and enhanced OneDrive. So the system requirements to install Windows 8.1 is it has 1 GHz, at least 1 GHz processor, or faster with supports for PAE, NX, and SSE. 2. RAM. The RAM would be at least 1 GB for 32-bit and or 2 GB for 64-bit. The hard disk space was 16 GB for 32-bit and 22 GB for 64-bit. And the graphics card. So graphics card, Microsoft DirectX 9 graphics device with WDDM driver, which is Windows Display Driver model. So it has now additional requirements to use certain features. We have the client Hyper-V, a TV tuner, Miracast, Wi-Fi direct printing, Microsoft account, and so in hardware functionality of Windows 8.1, it has a Miracast. So there, I believe. So it almost finished, 97%. Installing features. We have here the installing updates and then finishing up. So before I forgot, the developer of Windows 8.1 is the Microsoft, and the vice president of it is Frank X. Shaw. So restarting, you could just wait it or restart now. So we're almost done, as you can see. So the restart of Windows 8.1, so again, this is the traditional screen, loading screen rather. So it will restart and start after the installation was finished. So while waiting, so Windows 8.1 has a feature of OneDrive, formerly SkyDrive, integration Internet Explorer, a Bing-powered unified search system, restoration of a visible start button on the taskbar, and the ability to restore the previous behavior of opening the user's desktop on login instead of the start screen. So that's the use of a OneDrive, SkyDrive. So as you can see, it will it'll load repeatedly because of the installing updates, installing features, and installing and copying files in the VirtualBox. So it says here that the PC device is ready. Oh, that's quite fast. So in February 2013, ZDNet writer Mary Jo Foley disclosed potential rumors about Blue, the codename for a wave of planned updates across several Microsoft products and services, including Windows 8, Windows Phone 8, Outlook.com, and SkyDrive. So it's getting ready. So in early May, press reports announcing the upcoming version in Financial Times and The Economist negatively compared Windows 8 to New Coke. The theme was then echoed and debated in the computer press. So Vice President of Corporate Communications Frank X. Shaw rejected this criticism as extreme, adding that he saw a comparison with Diet Coke as more appropriate. So Windows 8 was compared to New Coke. So on May 14, Microsoft officially announced that Blue would be named Windows 8.1. Following a keynote presentation focusing on this version, the public beta of Windows 8.1 was released on June 26, 2013 during build. So build 9.6 of Windows 8.1 was released to OEM hardware partners on August 27, 2013. So and became generally available again on October 17, 2013. So from now, it was 5 years from now. So again, let's wait and wait and wait. So we talk about the update of Windows 8.1. So on April 8, 2014, Microsoft released the Windows 8.1 update, which included all past updates plus new features. It was unveiled by Microsoft Vice President Joe Belfiore at Mobile World Congress on February 23, 2014, and detailed in full at Microsoft Build Conference on April 2. So again, it was restarted. So you just have to close this or eject it. So the Windows 8.1 update was released on April 8, 2014. It was unveiled by Vice President Joe Belfiore. So it says here that Belfiore noted that the update would lower the minimum system requirements for Windows so it can be installed on devices which as little as 1 gig of RAM and 16 gig of storage. Unlike the Windows 8.1 itself, this cumulative update is distributed through Windows Update. It must be installed in order to receive any further patches for Windows 8.1. So while waiting, again, at the 2014 Build Conference during April, Microsoft's Thierry Myerson unveiled further user interface changes for Windows 8.1, including the ability to run Metro-style apps inside desktop Windows and a revised Start menu, which creates a compromise between the Start menu design used by Windows 7 and the Start screen by combining the application. So here the personalize, so it says here that pick a color you like and give your PC a name. You'll be able to personalize more later. So there's an example here. I'm going to create or write Windows 8.1 point. So can't be Windows 8.1 PC. So serve that, click next. So use Express. You could just click the customize and then yes. So next, and next. So checking your, it says it's checking your internet connection, but I'm not connected. So let's wait. What button or next step are you going to do? So as here, for now you can create a local account. Will help you to set up MyZone later. So since Windows is having trouble connecting to the internet, we go to create a local account. So there's an example here. I'm going to put my name. Oh, that's caps lock. Let's make it simple. So the password. Re-enter your password, and then the password hint. You could anything you want, but I'm going to put one letter for my password hint in order for me if ever I forgot my password here. So that's my password hint. So this is finalizing your settings. So we're almost. So finalizing your settings. Hi. So that's we're setting things up. So let's wait again. I believe this would take too long. So here you can get new apps from the store. So as I say, you can get new apps from the Windows Store by connecting in internet. So in Windows 8.1 with Bing is reduce the cost of Windows 8.1 that was introduced by Microsoft in May 2014 in an effort to further encourage the production of low-cost Windows devices, driving end-user usage of Microsoft services such as the Bing and OneDrive. So Microsoft's Bing search engine, which is set as the default within Internet Explorer and cannot be changed by OEMs. So I already discussed the new I already said the new features of Windows 8.1 a while ago, and then the update. So here, the Windows 8.1 was now finally installed. So this is what I'm talking about, the Internet Explorer. So I cannot here. So I have no internet connection. So the Windows 8.1, and then this is the File Explorer or the files, as you can see here. and then this is the Windows Store. So a while ago it says that you can update new apps by going here, and then lastly the reintroduction start button. So here, as you click here, there's a lot of applications, and then you go up here. This is my username. This is the start. I cannot view. Let's view. So after that, we're going in the applications. So this is the applications of Windows 8.1. So we have the alarm, calculator, calendar, desktop, documents, food and drinks, games, health and fitness, health tips, Internet Explorer, maps, money, music, news, OneNote, OneDrive. We have the reader, portable documents format. And so if you want to install more applications, you could just go to Windows App Store and download some applications. So we're going to desktop. So here, in order for us to know the properties of this Windows, we go now to, oops, before I forgot, this is Windows 8.1 build 9600. So you go to the PC and then right click the properties. So ta-da! So this is the system. Intel iCore, the i5 the speed of computer, and then the installed memory 2 gig. Then the Windows, this is the computer name, 64-bit, 64 base processor, and then what else? So there's a recycle bin. So now, as you can see, this is Windows 8.1. Thank you.